Hello there! Welcome! My name is Commander Zenkiv, and we are doing a Let's Play of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen modded series. That's right, this game is modded and it's finally here after 3 updates in a long time. Yep. So a quick thing to note, the mod that added Pokemon music, it just like slowed the crud out of the performance of this game, so I had to remove it just to make sure that the performance is up to par and that it doesn't like get the music out of place and cause the lip to desync from the actual voice acting for each cutscene. So yeah, unfortunately we will not be hearing any Pokemon music, but we will, however, have various other mods and also references to other games that you guys might be interested in. So yay! And plus, you may be able to meet your friends in this game. Now, I have reached out to all of you. A lot of you just simply did not reply, but just simply saw it, which I would take it as I'm okay to use your character. Some of you did reach out to me and said I'd like my avatar to be either renamed or removed from the character pool. Those two I have already done, so do not worry, your avatar will not show at all in this game, or your avatar will show but your name will be different instead. So yay. So this is a mod version. I will be explaining what the base game usually has, as well as what's modded in throughout this entire series. So yeah, we're going to be starting a new game. We are going to go on Legend because hard mode. I already beat this game on Legend already, so, and we are going to do Not Created Equal, Origins, and basically I think it's like something roulette, Specialization Roulette, and Commander's Choice, and only a flesh wound as well. So sweet. And yep, we will not be enabling the tutorial because it's not. However, it is part of the XCOM 2 story. So if you want, I can like put a link down in the description below on a video on what happens during the tutorial. And basically, the tutorial is basically explaining the simple mechanics of XCOM 2 as well as how the commander got rescued from XCOM 1. So basically, before XCOM 2, you were in XCOM 1. You were basically the commander of a UN special forces called XCOM, which stands for Extraterrestrial Combat, and you're basically trying to fight the aliens. In XCOM 2, it assumes that you actually lost to the aliens, literally. So, because great majority of XCOM 1 players lost to the aliens, unfortunately. So now in XCOM 2, we are trying to take back our planet from their government, which is also known as Advent. So I am going to start with Iron Man because mods. For those who don't know, Iron Man is basically it makes all of your choices final. You only have one autosave and you cannot save anywhere. And basically you give up your control of saving and let the game save for you, making your choices permanent. So I'm going to do an honest man playthrough where I am not going to go back in time and rescue my fallen soldiers. If they're dead in the video, they are dead. So this is just in case something goes goofy with the mods and somehow the game crashes, which does happen from time to time. So I am going to do integrated downloadable content. I'll explain what these are later in the campaign. Lost Event is basically just simply an intro to the new game mechanics of War of the Chosen, which I'll explain to you later as well. So sweet, let's dive right in.
Accessing the feed now. We're in, but I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. And we're telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher. 60 seconds.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
Yeah, basically to destroy a monument of sorts. Okay, so let's see, who do we have?
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target.
Okay, yep.
4 charges at the designated position.
So basically in the usual base game, basically all the sets would be equal, except for this guy though.
The shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
So basically this here is Uncle Sam. Yeah, I know, I inserted a bunch of fictional characters as well as characters based off of real life people, well, real friends in our world. So, yep, there's Uncle Sam. So we have Time Crystal, which is Quiz Spell. For those who don't know, Quiz Spell is from the video game Quiz Tales. It hasn't released yet, but they have a demo out on Steam right now. And I really enjoy the game because of the time travel, the epic storyline as well, and also the art style, which is really cute. I recommend it. But because I really want to play Crispell and the game is not released, I decided to play her in this game instead. Here is Tron from the Disney movie Tron, and we have Butterfly or Joyce Joe. So congrats Joyce for making it into this first game. So now, as I was saying, normally their HP would be 4. Their aim would be like around 65 or 75-ish. And their movement would be like 12, and they would have like no dodge or defense. But because we are playing not equal, basically their stats are drastically different. So we're in a pretty good position right now because one, buildings give like plus 20 aim advantage, and our weapons, and basically add that to the base stat and you get like a whopping 83% chance. And this game is notorious for messing with their sense of probability. You might think 85% chance is good, but once you start missing, you start thinking that 85% chances are really bad. But anyways, we are really lucky to have Uncle Sam here, the Reaper.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Yep, that's right, Bradford. So right now we need to find a good safe spot to do an ambush. Yeah. Size off, Joyce. Butterfly. Okay, here they come. One down. Two down. Alright, we're on a roll, baby. Okay. Now here's what flanking is. So basically, do you see this icon? If it's yellow, it means you're flanking, meaning that the enemy will not take advantage of cover doesn't work here. And basically you get a bonus crit chance. So in this game you can crit, like in Fire Emblem, if you are able to flank the enemy. So that's pretty neat. So basically, if you see this shield over here, you see he is in full cover, which means that he gets like 40 defense, which subtracts from our probability of hitting the unit. If he's in half cover, it's 20 defense. Subtract that from the possibility of us hitting him. So, say Joyce here wants to hit the Advent Trooper. However, she's not sure of what her chances are of hitting it. So basically, take her base A plus 20 for having a higher elevation than the enemy. So that makes about like 82, and then minus 40. That will give the Advent Trooper that'll give choice a chance of 42% to hit the Advent Trooper, which is not ideal. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and move Uncle Sam over here. And you are free to fire. I believe in you. Yes! Oh no! Oh well. I can always camouflage again, but that was really unlucky. But luckily, Shadow basically camouflages. In case you're wondering what Shadow is, it's basically a better form of concealment. So if he shoots, he has a chance of being revealed instead of automatically being revealed. So as you can see, hence the bar neck in this skull part. So yeah, at least we can boom them. So the way claymores work is that it doesn't reveal the Reaper at all, even though he shoots at it. And basically this is what can happen. Bye.
You must keep me resupplied.
So he doesn't know where the heck we are. That's the thing. And we are just going to make sure that he gets surprised a little bit. He's going to have to shoot. No. That's such a stupid idea. Missed.
I'll get him next time.
This spot seems really ideal, and he's not going to miss. Oh, shoot. There's the gunslinger there. Okay, you know what? Take the risk. Reaper, go, Uncle Sam. Dead. No! Oh, wait. Yes. Now we can move up and set up another Overwatch trap. Go Tron! Yeah! Look, it's okay, Chris Bell. Oof.
It's still moving.
Now this sector is a big problem. Well, not exactly. It's okay to leave it out on alien activity for one turn, maybe because it's either going to revive one of these dead soldiers, or it can try and mind control one of our soldiers. Let's do this. It's a go. Time crystal. I am going to blow up both of them. Yeah. Grenades don't have a chance to crit, so fantastic. Now since you're pretty much in a good position to target the sectoid, go for it. I don't mind at this point. Now we can actually flank him from a safe distance as well, so flanked. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I need to get closer.
Hostile target is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear.
Okay, Joyce.
1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating.
Okay, Shen approaches you in the ship's hangar after your mission. Commander, it sometimes takes us a bit of time to process the junk after clearing one of the ship's rooms. This time I found something interesting. I hope you can find some use for this. She hands you 82 intel. Bonus ability points are awarded too. So I'll explain what intel and ability points is in a second. So sweet, we got a flawless. Let's take a group. Yep. damage dealt most? Yeah. All of our shots were successful, which is like a luxury in this game. Yes!
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share today.
This is actually going really well. I'm impressed with myself. And with Joyce as well. And Crispell and Tron.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
So
the resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
So basically that was Valk, the leader of the Reaper faction. Reapers are really good with stealth and also explosives as well. So one of the reasons why I love the stealth mechanic in this game is that it doesn't trigger a pod, meaning that causes the aliens to scatter into cover, etc. like that. And because we had the Reaper in the very beginning of Gatecrasher, we were able to rack up, do like really well. I'm impressed. Now some of you may be wondering, such benefits must come with such costs. And such costs will come in a matter of 1 month in this game, basically, ish. And I'll tell you what that cost is. So there are actually 3 factions in the base game. I added a 4th one in the game to make it more interesting. So right now we met the Reaper faction, which is pretty cool. We are going to go for remote start because explosives are everywhere in the game. So yeah. And now let's see what Joyce becomes. She becomes a cyborg operative, which is pretty nice. It's actually one of our super soldier mods from Metal Gear. So kind of like Raiden from Metal Gear, that guy. And Crispell becomes a nanosuit operative, which is pretty sweet. Carry on, and Tron becomes a Psi operative, which is pretty cool. Psi operative is basically you can mess with the aliens' heads, which is pretty cool, and we have extra Psi abilities to choose from. So there we go. Oh yes. So enablement codes are really good. I'll explain what they are in a later video. Advanced repeaters are really good for like insta kill. Like it gives your soldiers a 10% chance to insta kill a target, which is really nice. And this like this is for like blades. There's like melee in XCOM 2. And this is a alien cache, as well as lockbox. So I'd say the loot is very acceptable.
Commander to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Yep, That's Dr. Richard Tigans. He is going to be our tech chief science officer and our guy to go when it comes to researching stuff. So this is actually from a DLC called Alien Hunters. Basically, we get these nice cool weapons, but at such a cost. I'll explain later in the video. And the key research is alien biotech, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the thing that I want to research. Alien biotech leads to more research, but I really want to use a repeater, so I'm going to go with modular weapons.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Basically what it does, it allows our guys to attach modifications to the weapons, as in like...
Dr. Shen's constant vigil over my activities is starting to wear thin. I consider myself a patient man, but eventually she's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve our goals.
So basically...
Commander to engineering.
I know. Basically, you saw that repeater that we had.
Recruits ready for what they're going up against.
Central.
Commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
Yeah, basically, it allows us to attach that repeater that we found off of that sectoid corpse. So, yep, let's meet Shen.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
So basically, this is Lily Shen. What she's referring to is that in XCOM 1, her father, Raymond Shen, was actually also our chief engineer. Pretty cool. I'm guessing, like, based off of what she said, Raymond Shen, like, passed away, basically.
I've been digging through some of the old data files Central has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across notes scrawled in English and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
So basically, here's a memorial hall.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
And there's our poster.
You know, I don't get a whole lot of call-ins these days. But if I did... If I were to poll our listeners, news of dead aliens would be high on the list of things they love to hear. So, with that in mind, it is my pleasure to inform you that the human resistance movement by the intrepid forces of XCOM dealt another low blow today to the alien scum of Advent.
So there's like no, this is where if your avatar dies, this is where they are memorialized. So, yep. Now let's meet our, speaking of soldiers, let's meet them. And there's our photo. We have, aside from we have Luigi. Luigi. But Mario Bros. I stopped playing Mario Bros a while back, but he's still a fan favorite of mine. Well, the actual Super Mario series, but except for Mario 3D World, which my roommate gladly allowed me to play with him, as well as Mario Party and Mario Kart that I still play with friends. We have Peter, Dejima, Sweet Look, We have Samson S. Buck. We also have Hyunjin Lee. We also have Suhi Kuro, Water Girl. We have Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. Yep, Power Movie Rangers are here. They were such a really cool classic back in my childhood. We have Sophie, Madame Muddy. We have Steven, and we also have a random, Fatima. I don't know why they keep on giving me a random here, but okay. And we have a Quarian from Mass Effect. Quarians are basically, this is actually part of a mod where I added in the aliens from Mass Effect into XCOM 2. So yeah, they are actually known for having special abilities. Like for this one, she can sabotage their weapons remotely to cause them to reload. This is especially helpful during the beginning of the game. So now, here's how I'm going to play this. I am going to make sure that each of you guys are going to see combat. Everyone on this will at least see combat once. So aside from that, I am going to change Crispel's appearance to become more nanosuit-like, and check out her bio. Yep. I'm just gonna like let this roll through. I actually developed a lengthy bio for Crispel because I really like her character a lot in the game. Yeah, I'm just going to like, this will be a few minutes. You can skip like a minute or two. Yeah. So in the actual game, she does have the ability to see in the future and send people into the past or future. Like the ability to see in both the past and the future. Yep. That is Crispel for you. I am going to go ahead and change it to basically include a cyborg armor or cybernetics, so don't mind me for a little bit. And there we have it. Crispel is here. A little bit wonky, but yeah, there is our nanosuit operative Crispel. I am going to leave the face open like that. And there we go. Here is Uncle Sam, and his bio says, "I want you." He is our Reaper. Here's Tron's bio, which says, "We made it this far." So, yep, let's see here. Yep, he is going to be our side operative, which is okay, no changes needed. And this is our cyborg operative. I am going to remove that cybernetic skull. Okay, and there we go. There's Cyborg Joyce. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, and then here's Luigi. Here's his bio. Let's go! Here's Peter's bio. I just got out of college. Yep. And here's Samson's bio. I like to create robots. I also don't like how North and South Korea were united under an alien dictatorship. And here's Hyunjin. I love speaking Korean, Chinese. I also love doing psychology experiments and why is psychology called psionics in this game? Yep. Here's Suhi, and this is her bio. Basically, Suhi studies supply chain at the business school. Her catchphrase is "drink more water" because she worked at a place literally called that. She also likes to read the Bible for fun. So I am going to edit this a little bit just to correct my grammar here. Sorry, folks. Yep. And here's the Pink Ranger's bio. So her bio is Pterodactyl. Here's Sophie's bio, and this is saying, "I've been taught the values of finance. Sophie enjoys making sure her finances are good by buying cheap products. In addition, She loves to dress up to the point that she may look like a princess. Yep. And here's Steve's bio. I love hanging out in the desert and visiting Dubai. And excuse my grammar. Ugh. And Fatima, I'm not exactly sure what her bio is, but I can show it. A survivor of the Cold War, Fatima was a ranking officer within XCOM when the organization fell. She is rumored to have survived the ill-fated pre-war XCOM operation, later referred to as the Kiryu-Kai disaster. I actually never seen this before. I guess it must be part of the mod. And this...
We've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of XCOM stop her research.
So Sam was taken off the streets of what he calls the Citadel. Without even being told why, he was being taken away. As it turns out, Earth has become a sort of black site for holding potential experimentees, and has been sprung out by a resistance cell expecting to liberate human captives. He wants to help us out though, as gratitude for humans saving him, even if unintentionally. So sweet! And you need a Quarian voice pack, first of all. So there has to be... I added like Quarian. There we go. And Samsung needs to basically speak Korean. Well, Korean is added into the game. Unfortunately, there's no female Korean speaker, so I can't exactly make everyone who is Korean speak Korean, so yeah. Okay, so let's check out the geoscape.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Ignore for a bit.
Commander, seems like we actually managed to impress the Reapers. Their operative has just provided us the coordinates to their HQ. Now that we're in the area, it may be worth spending some time here. Not to mention meeting their leader, Volk.
My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
So, as Volk says, as long as aliens walk this earth, the Reaper's hunt will never end. And we got new abilities as well, so that's pretty sweet.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
So this actually might be like a rookie soldier, or it could be like a experienced one. So, but first, I need to build something. So
room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Yeah, first things first. GTS.
I'll work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Basically, the Guerrilla Tactics School allows us to basically train people without having to train rookies to become squaddies without having to send them out into battle and risk their lives. So that's going to save a lot of soldiers' lives from being it. And here are the other guys here. And we even have John Shepard here. Yes! There's Sora here as well, so that's pretty cool. Sora's from Kingdom Hearts, and I'm a huge fan of seeing Kingdom Hearts, so sweet. Okay, let's just grab this.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've We've got a lot of ground to cover.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Sweet. We got it. We're also able to research magnetic weapons, so we're not going to do it at this time. I'm going to do AM biotech because...
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Yes. We got a squatty soldier. Okay. Hang on one sec. So we have the guess. Basically, robots that are created by the Koreans who rebelled against them. And now, funny thing, they're working together now. Yay! So since they're like a squatty now, they can basically... Yep, he gets like 3 mobility, which is pretty nice. Rebel is okay, but I don't want my soldiers dying or getting wounded at all, because it sends it to the hospital for a few days and we can't even send them out yet. And basically, he can upgrade his stats, so that's pretty sweet. So his aim is 67 right now. I'm going to go ahead and increase aim by 5 to 72, which is pretty nice. So we have a soldier here, and he can like go, oh, yeah, that's right, we can like choose his specialization. Sweetness. I like this class actually, because I get to like choose what I want for him, and he's pretty buffed already, so that's pretty cool. So this is pretty darn cool. I'm digging the mod. I like it. So we are going to go...
Avenger plotting new course.
This here is also part of a mod. We added Raider factions. Basically... Oh.
As the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
So basically, we do have times where we do have like missions pop up, and basically we can choose to go in, and because there's an engineer up for grabs and we really need an engineer, we're going to do it. But first, let me just simply save. Have it. So now we're just going to go in here, and I'm going to set my team.
Setting course for East Asia.
And I'll end the video when I set my team completely. So give me a second. And that's it for this episode, guys. Next episode we will definitely go on this mission. So see you then.